Welcome back. It is 6:14 now, and coming up this week is National Wear Red Day, and the American Heart Association is wanting to bring awareness to the heart health of women with their movement Go Red for Women. And here to join us this morning to talk more about the importance of this day is Dignity Health Cardiologist Dr. Thompson. Dr. Thompson, thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
How big of a problem is it when we talk about heart disease for women? Because I think a lot of people have this idea that breast cancer is the biggest problem that women face.
Well, no, I mean, even though breast cancer is certainly an issue, heart disease, claims the lives of more women than any other disease process, almost 1 in 3.
What's the biggest misconception there? I mean, do most women believe that, oh, heart disease is not, something that's going to impact me?
Well, I think traditionally it's been a disease associated with men, especially older men. And as we, go on, we know that's just not the case. Women of all ages, but particularly once they reach their 5th or 6th decade, are just as likely to have heart disease as men.
I don't want to overgeneralize this, but if there's a woman out there that's watching right now, what are some things that should set off maybe a red flag or two when it comes to heart disease?
Well, I think certainly if she has had a family history of heart problems, either heart attacks or strokes in her parents or her siblings, that would certainly be a clue. But also paying attention to her body and listening for any symptoms that just are different. And they may be subtle, and they may not be the classic chest discomfort, maybe more fatigue or feeling more out of breath than usual.
And what are some things that someone can do maybe to sort of like start to modify their lifestyle in order to address that?
Yeah, I think, that goes back to the basics. So it really comes down to routine aerobic exercise, getting your heart rate up most days of the week for 20, 30 minutes. And then diet is a huge issue. Paying attention to a heart healthy diet. The American Heart Association has a great website and a section of that website with a lot of ideas on a heart healthy diet. You can go to heart.org and see all that information.
Now, Go Red Day is Friday with the American Heart Association, and if people want to take part, what can they do?
Well, this year obviously is a little bit different with COVID. There may be some restrictions. I know we're not having the usual kind of routine activities, but I think going to that website would be a great thing. Heart.org really has a comprehensive section called Healthy Living, and you can get a lot of good information from that.
All right, Dr. Thompson joining us live this morning with some great insight. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.